So, I suppose I don't need my shot coverage there. Nothing's going on here. And still not moving. Someone's attacking my castles. Someone's attacking my empty castles. No, no. Oh, he finally get out of here. Unfortunately, I can't change to. Just big gear? It would be way better. Let's see. Mm. First? Yeah, boy! You're first again! How you doing, baby gaming? So, Luffy doesn't have anything else. You were 3 times the first one. Cool. Okay, pretty empty. Let's check on Dashi. I think Dashi is empty too. I mean, people burn them all day long, you know. This one is pretty much empty. Oh, I didn't win. I hate when Tuesday. Okay. Awesome T4. I didn't send T4. Oh, my T4 amount. Yeah, it's pretty sad actually. I know that. It's super sad. Okay, I need to hunt because my energy is very full. I wanted a level 3 though. And then I'm gonna get back on my kingdom search. I want T4 on baby, but it will make the might go up a lot, and I need to make it a rally trap, like my main. Yeah, it's kind of hard for solo traps to have T4. They usually does the comp only with T3 and T2. Even though it's kind of funny, but because T3 is actually the one that gives might the most. If if you compare, right? Hello, people. I see you all there. Come on, say hello. I'm hunting for now. I need to land level 3 because my energy was at 57k. I might have to hunt level 2 as well. There is one already here. And then I'm gonna go back into my kingdom search. We are looking for kingdoms to migrate to. We have intentions of designing the kingdom after this wonder. Our wonder happens in 1 day and 7 hours. The first kingdom I checked, let's see, I have the whole. The first one I have to check is 52. Yeah, T4 research gives a lot of might. Usually I know that someone can have T2 just because base might for someone with T2 is 100 million. Can't have it with less. 1 day, 19 hours? Ooh, it's actually later. I'll come after GF. Yes, nice! After GF I hope we are already in our new kingdom. Well established and already burning people. But you're gonna come with your main or with your solo trap? Bring your main, we need fillers, please. I am gonna miss this kingdom after all. In the end, I will miss this kingdom. Because we had some pretty good friends in here. Bring main after next KVK, maybe? Okay, it's 3 weeks. 2 weeks and something. That's cool. We're gonna miss this kingdom because we have made some really good friends in here. And they were gonna go along with my crazy ideas, which I like. And they had a whole lot of bunnies, which I like even more. But truth is, this kingdom is gonna get really crowded. Really, really. Hello, Efrain. I'm good, and you? You're good? I can use it as a filler if you really want. My main is in filler. Oh, it's a rally trap. Well, every rally trap is also a filler, right? I mean, you gotta have T4. Yesterday I was watching another Lords Mobile streamer. He kind of flattered me. He knew me. It was pretty cool. And he was looking for kingdoms as well, which I wanted. So I went there to steal some kingdoms from him and enjoy the fact that he could look at some for me. So some of my suggestions are actually came from his stream. I need to. My hair is getting long again. I need to cut it. And today I noticed that his notification came up and says that he was migrating. I don't remember the name of his guild though. I saw a cool streamer, he went to K350. Big guild? Yeah, like 100 billion guild, right? I think it's him, Purge Games. Yeah. He was really cool. I liked his stream. But when you look at what 100 billion guild is looking for in a kingdom and what our guild is looking for, it's pretty different. I mean, if I see like you're right, stream is much more stable, worth it. Ha! Worth it! And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Oh, by the way, Chaos is talking about something I did today because I drilled my wall and got a cable through so I can have a more stable internet. And my mom was supposed to be really pissed. She was supposed to be, but she was really cool about it. So I'm kind of concerned that she's gonna like do something when I'm sleeping. Maybe I should stream. Yeah, start a stream. Start a stream. It's cool. It's very funny to have a stream. I really like it. Hi, my love. Hello, Santis. How you doing? Potted plants, easy fix. But it's super good. My internet is super awesome and it's not gonna fall off anymore, which I love it. Last week I lost a couple of days of streaming actually because my internet kept falling off. But now it's solved. Now it's completely solved. Can't give away my secrets though. Uh, I when I started streaming, I actually when I started streaming I would show everything on my account. I had no problem showing my troops, showing my gear, everything. I still don't mind showing my gear because I show my gear a lot on the kingdom. Since well, I just show my gear a lot. Everyone knows my gear. But I don't show my troops anymore. Because I found out that there were people on my kingdom that was watching me stream and getting info. I got super sad when I found out about it. Too many people want me. I think everyone who actually plays this game is always like hunted down, I think everyone who actually plays and actually burns people is always being hunted by someone. I hate when there's like 2% left on monsters. Yes. Especially because this guild, this XGS guild, they steal monsters a lot. A lot. So this was like the perfect steal case, and I guess they're not online, which is good for me. I actually very lucky when it comes to monsters because I never get stolen. But I'm very careful when I'm hunting. I'm very careful. I came from a kingdom there was no such rules about monster stealing or tile hitting. There was no such thing. So I'm pretty much used to having to be careful about hunting. I learned it by playing, I actually learned it. It's the worst when it's less than a percent. Have you ever seen those cases where it's actually 0% and someone has to give it another hit? Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Come on, you were supposed to die. So. Poof actually showed us once that he was hunting a level 4 and it stayed with 0%. I don't want max accounts. I don't want max accounts. Thank you so much, but I'm running away from those. They can burn me very easily. Well, not that easily, but they can burn me. I like getting to Fury. So we're actually looking for open kingdoms with average guilds. It's not like there can't be anyone strong, but it has to be a fair fight, you know? So I have a couple of kingdoms that I have to check out today. I don't like the new update. I keep hunting right before the monsters reset and I run out of time. Alright, so we can't see the time anymore. True, I didn't remember that. Even when you click it? Oh, here you can see. You have to open it to see. Oh, I didn't think about that. I'll be max research before end of the year finally. Are you gonna do wall research? Are you gonna become a darkness? I'm boosting troops. It's always good to boost troops. I'm gonna boost troops in around 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks. Then I'm gonna boost my T4 back to its original count. And look who came back to the kingdom. He came back today to the kingdom. I don't know if everyone here remembers, but we were rallying this guy yesterday. He actually lost like something around 4 million troops. He got super mad. You're not doing more research? Come on, Chaos, you need to become a darkness. Like a huge wall that anyone can break. So we were hitting this guy yesterday. He lost like 4 million troops and he got super mad with us. Super mad. He had to migrate out, actually. It was pretty clear that he migrated because he didn't want to be hit again. He was being triple rallied, so it's not that easy, even though he's full champ and 11k. And he had such a small comp. We knew about it. He thought that his gear and hero would protect him, but it didn't. Now he's gotten fat, exactly. He had to migrate, and then when he migrated, we talked with the kingdom he was in, and it was the overlords were an English-based guild, which was awesome for us. So we talked with them, and they decided to help us and pardon the leads. So he lost our leads. He doesn't have leads anymore. So he lost our leads. No leads for him. And I told the big guys from that kingdom about him and his comp. So they started hunting him as well. So in the end, he had to migrate out again, change names, and then he boosted, and then he came back to our kingdom, being rank 4. He wasted a whole lot of scrolls in this play. It was a very expensive game for him in the end, but here he is. He boosted like 400 million might only with troops. Who is your main wall lead now? It's from SV. It's this guy. He's the main rally lead. Well, from our kingdom, they are our friends, but they aren't like Blow and Kingdom Money that are our family. They are friends. Haven't watched in a while. Rank 4 is 35 scrolls. You can't be champ with weak comp too tempting. Exactly. It's like we need to prove ourselves. So he had 14 million troops. Almost 15 million, and well, I'm pretty sure that if he kept going, and we would keep going, he would have burned, but he migrated out. And Jink is our family, he is still our family's main rally lead for WoW, but right now who's winning base is this guy. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but there's a solo trap going full mythic trap. Oh yeah, we got one of those ones in this kingdom. It was a rally trap, it wasn't exactly a solo trap, but he was like 300 million tops, and when we rallied, it was funny because Poof was like, yeah, let's rally him. He's on Fury, he can't shield, so let's rally him. And he was so sure he would burn the guy. And then all of a sudden, guy changes into Mythic Champ. It was pretty funny. Yeah. Gotta go see. Come on, you never stay. Stay with us. Is your kingdom still a restricted one? Yes, it has 3 more months of restriction, but we are leaving. Oh, I didn't see this yet. Oh, did you all see this? They remade the kingdoms, the kingdom map. So yes, we have still 74 days of restriction. And oh shoot. Yeah, okay. No? Yeah, okay. But this time we're moving to an open kingdom. We're trying to find an open kingdom that really fits us. Oh my god! Spooky's back! Oh man, Spooky's back! I'm super happy with that. I'm super happy with that. I miss Spooky so bad. Spooky was a very old member, and he decided to quit the game, but he's one of those that quit the game and still shielded. You know, it's amazing, and now he's back. So I'm gonna need today to check on kingdoms. First, I got 2 more suggestions from Brad. He suggested 168 and 179. He said they look good. Let's check them out. 168. Let's see base info. So I need to keep a track of how long to roll, because we need to watch Wonder on all our kingdoms that we are scouting. Let's see the Overlord. Overlord's unshielded. And I never know what this is. I see a lot of people using it, but I have no idea what it is. Okay, it's a 78 billion guild. It's completely full and it's Chinese. Research, success, and ABC. High capacity gear, normally used for farming. Oh, it's like gathering gear. I use this boot. K85 might be fun for you. I'm gonna check it out. I don't know if I already checked it out. Let's see. I have a whole list here. Here. I have a whole list of kingdoms and like no go and not gathering, more like hidden castles for resources. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a difference actually. 89 is definitely enough. Yes, you can see that it was actually the first one that I wrote no go. Here, it was the first one that I wrote no go. But there were a lot of others no go after that. A lot of maxed accounts. Lots of maxed accounts. Let's see if I already checked K85. I didn't. I'm gonna check it out. 36 castle stars, and it has a champ here. There are like 5 maxed accounts. Oh, you were both in the same kingdom. Look at that. I think Wonder Waffle might be one of those max accounts, or close to that. So this one has 36 castle stars, and it has a template, but no, it's on gathering gear. Who that size would gather? I get super weird about it. Okay, this might be one of the weirdest gears I've ever seen. Has 6 castle stars, not very much. And well, nice inf gear. Nice inf. 23 castle stars, 39 billion. Wow, he has quite a lot of. Your Overlord? I'm gonna check him out. Just a second. I'm gonna have to check out. Okay, I just looked at it. Banks. Okay, I think he's on training gear, right? Yeah, definitely training gear. Looks like mine. Another inf gear. It doesn't look like they have any maxed accounts. No. Well, Overlords don't have any maxed accounts. Nightshade, 39 seconds Nightshade. Kingdom 3 is quite chill, let's say. Not any big and max accounts. Oh, thank you for the check. I need to write it down because I'm kind of an idiot. This one is 168. But there's 179, and then there's 85 and 8. 3. Raccoon? Oh, Raccoon! Yeah. Okay. He helped us a lot. I miss your small account. You have brought it here, but then it disappeared. Okay, so 100. I'm still looking 168. It looks kind of dead, to be honest. No hives around base. It looks like this guild conquered everything and everyone left, to be honest. Oh, here there's a hive. Let's see the big boys. Okay, President. Oh, President has some nice gear. Has one castle starter. It didn't even... Okay, 30 castle stars, 1 champ piece. What's the size of the guild? 38 billion. Yeah, there's some decent size here. Beaten. Oh, that's the guy I was looking into. President Kikimumo. Okay, this one starts to get bad. Alright. It's not bad as per se, like it's wrong. It's just you expect someone from 1.5 billion to have better gear. It's just, you know, expectations. Okay, AR. Alright, dude stays unshielded with this gear. Okay, this kingdom definitely looks like it's a dead. Let's see the size of these guilds. 35. Okay, they are all close to our might size. Besides that 78 billion one, everyone else seems like good. Okay, this is their rally lead. Yeah, definitely their rally lead. Yo, Dev, how you doing? We're almost deciding. We need to watch Wonder tomorrow actually, to see how they go. We just want to have a kind of a perception of alliances and how active the kingdom is, because we don't want to move to a dead kingdom, but we don't want to move to one that's gonna smash us either. I don't think anyone wants to move to be smashed, right? Okay, so this one is kind of dead. I'm gonna write it here that this is kind of dead. And then we have 179. I always notice that 168 sounds familiar. Really? Why? Are you there? So now it's 179. And Overlord Guild. Oh, Overlord Guild has a lot of shielded people. Okay, Overlord, big boy, has a champ leg, but it's still purple. Let's see the size of the guild. 51 billion guild. It's doable. It's really doable. It's really good to fight against, especially if they are like kind of alone in the kingdom. Okay, so I don't think there's any maxed accounts on this kingdom. It's looking good actually. Man, why do people still use Demon Slayers as lead? And doing 3 cups, my boy, come on. 11 castle stars. Well, not looking very good to be honest. Mata Dioses. I kind of know this guy. I know this guy from somewhere. He's general. He's 26 castle stars. He's on hunting gear though. Kind of hard to know, but he seems like a good lead. It seems like a good lead. I mean, looking at Mites, right? He probably is still solos a lot around, but still rallies. Probably maxed under though. Priest is on food gear. Alright, pirate. Pirata. Another Demon Slayer, and this one is definitely an R hyper. I'm gonna prove it to you that he's an R hyper. And he's not. He's a gold hyper? What the fuck? Anyway. Pretty low my destroyed and kills anyway. I love you. Thank you. Nemedgix. Some names are really hard to say. Is why do people do multiple Terravios if they're not or hypers? Purple Tacids. Okay. Well, 6 castle stars. It doesn't look like they have any maxed counts. Okay. Yeah, no maxed accounts. No maxed. 151 looks terrible. Why do you talk about your kingdom like that, my boy? Let's see around base. Well, I kind of like to look if there are guilds around base. Because it shows that the kingdom is not so dead. I mean, sometimes you see like this. This is kind of showing me that this kingdom is kind of dead. Because there are small guilds around base, and so Overlord Guild might not be so aggressive after all. Do they have anyone big? Yes, they have anyone big. Not big enough though. Okay, all hunting gears. Something I found out after all this looking around for kingdoms is that people stay in hunting gear more than I thought they did. 55 billion guild. Cool. Why aren't you overlords, boys? You have a pretty good gear. And 26 billion. Okay, good. Might destroy. Not yours. Which one is yours? And why does 151 looks terrible? Okay, this kingdom actually looks good, to be honest. Looks fightable. 418? Yeah. I know that you hate your kingdom. I was actually thinking about following you, but you said your kingdom is terrible, so I decided no. Okay, they have a lot of billion guys, but I didn't find their rally lead. Let's see if I can find someone with high kills. No. Okay, wow, this is high kills, but he looks more like a trap than like a rally lead. Look at 418. 418, okay, I'm gonna put it on the list, because I'm trying not to get lost. This one is a trap. It's definitely more like a trap than the... Oh my gosh. Okay. So there are 2 hives around base, and these guys are divided. It also probably is pretty expensive to move here, since there aren't that many big boys. 44 billion guild, and it's English based, which means we can either be friends, perhaps, work in progress. Why, bro? Oh, very nice gear. ACD burn. Okay, this one has nice gear. 432 also looks sweet. 432. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch so many kingdoms. The worst part about thinking about migrating is looking for kingdoms, definitely. And there's always that feeling that you're doing shit. You know? There's always like that small part of you that says, maybe I'm doing shit. After looking at all the kingdoms, I'm gonna create alts there. So I'm gonna create like a thousand small accounts and look them out. This is champ, right? This looks like champ. Okay, 179 looks a bit dead, but it looks a bit good also. I'm gonna put here as half-half. Kinda. 418 chip migration. Yeah, we need to check with our biggest boys, because Chaos, for example, is gonna be one big problem to migrate. Because this boy is fat. You know, Chaos, you are fat. Fatso. Okay, this is literally the first time I've seen someone wearing Scarlet Bolt as lead. And it's a small account. ZD Athena, okay. 90 scrolls to 179. Yeah, you see? So Chaos and Whiskey. Whiskey's fat, so it's two. Whiskey and Chaos would be first and second place. They would be screwed. 418 65 scrolls for 1.8 billion. Yeah. Okay, so you see 418 is off the chart. It's expensive. Yeah, please, Digital, go try it out for me. Next one is 85. Let's see. 432 looks amazing. It's the next one on my list. Oh no, there's 32. Okay. RXS. And why do the overlords stay like very far away from everything? Nice cap gear. Okay. 432, 35 scrolls. Okay, that's doable. That's doable. Hello, Siege Lady. Come on. You're still on that. Leave me alone. I like my Siege. That's why I don't have any. The worst part is, since then, so many people has been telling me to actually train Siege, saying they are important. Okay, this one looks good. Queen. Look at the general. 42 castle stars. Nice infantry gear. Let's see my destroyed. Okay. He's not such an experienced rally lead, but he has a good account. 85 is looking really good. Whoever told me to look at 85, it's really good. What is going on? I'm looking at kingdoms, because we will migrate at the end of this week or start of next week. So I need to look at kingdoms. Look around, wander there. Yeah. Just a second. I'm trying to find if there are any maxed accounts. Oh, this one looks good too. 27 castle stars. I love when I see Snail as a lead. It's super cute. Let's look around the Wonder area. 85. Oh, TTE? I kind of know these guys. Where do I know them from? I know these guys. Where has biggest lead? Who? Rabbit offend. Oh, okay. So 85 is a no-go. How the hell isn't he Overlord? And not 85 is a no-go. Okay. 3. Maybe check out H15. We're not moving to restricted kingdoms this time. We're only going to open kingdoms. That's why I'm not looking higher kingdoms. Okay, next one is 3. Maxed account is already a no-go for me. Do you know who has H15? I do. I kind of do. Yeah, it's FK, right? Yeah. I miss you guys, you know? It was fun. At least, I just a second, it's the next one. I need to follow a list, you know? I need to follow people. Okay, let's see Vessel titles and General. Okay, General has 75 Castle Stars and a pretty good gear, but no champ. He has 1.4 billion kills, and that's a lot. But his Mind Destroyed is... It doesn't follow it. So I'm gonna say he still solos a lot. Wait, we have 828. We only just migrate here. FK always loved migrating. No friends in the kingdom. 30 billion guilds. Oh, it's a fillers guild. Okay. 53 billion. Well, 3 is actually looking kind of possible, to be honest. Hey Chaos, how many scrolls to 3? Or digital, anyone big? Any of you big boys, please check it out for me. Because for me, anywhere we try to go, it's always one. That's why I never have many... Oh, Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu. 3. Kingdom 3. As soon as you see 432, you're gonna migrate. Who has fake gear? 65 scrolls? Ouch. Wow, the kingdom is kind of small. But no maxed account. Who has fake gear? The Overlords? That General? Oh my gosh, guys, okay. So 21 billion guild. They seem like Arabic, mostly Arabic. Okay, AW is here, VK. I am in CC. You want to migrate to Open Kingdom? Fake gear, that's 7 stars. I don't know, fake gear all... Well, that's why we need to watch Wonder. Unless they don't fight Wonder. Why would someone stay in a fake gear that size? Though, I have no idea of that. Okay, 40 billion guild, it's Russian. Well, this kingdom seems pretty active. It's just small. I don't think we can move here because it's small. It's gonna cost a lot. What is your biggest boy to migrate? It's Chaos. It's 1.9. Whiskey... there's Whiskey too, but I think they're pretty much the same. Oh no, yeah. Whiskey is almost 2 billion. Almost. It's 1.99. You are fucked. Yes, I know, but... We told Chaos to get on a diet, and he chose not to. He's too high to migrate to most easy kingdoms. I know. We all told him to get on a diet, but he decided no. He was gonna boost again. The only good thing about this Baron is that since we're gonna migrate, we forbid people to get Baron Banks, which people didn't listen. Some people got Baron Banks. but it prevented Chaos from boosting again. So he's not gonna get fatter this time. Because every Baron he gets a little bit fatter. 27 billion. Well, tree's looking good-ish. It's just expensive. It's just expensive. But I'm gonna write it down as a good-ish. Okay, 432, 432. Okay, go. Getting more fights, low. I was expecting we would be here longer. Nah. We always told you to get on a diet. Look, I'm gonna propose you this. Get all your troops and start soloing Arthur down. I think it's gonna work. It's a good diet. Okay, let's check General. Oh, it's TVO. I kinda know these guys. Where do I know them from? That's a nice speed gear. 33 billion. Well, kinda nice, okay. 57 billion guilds. It's English though. It usually means that we're gonna have a time zone problem because they're gonna be online at the same time as we're gonna be online. Dragon Iris. Oh shit, I hate when I find out people with Dragon Iris. Musicinha, just tell him join me for the weekend, I'll take care of him. Well, I was gonna have to migrate for that, right? Wonder Waffle, is it okay to join you guys for Baron if the time is good? Which one is your account? Check 419, the biggest guild moved. Maybe good for you. 419, I kind of feel like I checked it. I didn't. I'm gonna need another spreadsheet. 419. So this one is actually looking pretty good. How many scrolls for here? Chaos or Digital or Wonder Waffle? Anyone who's available? How many scrolls to 432? 25 might be cheap for bigger guys, but few max accounts there. Good to know. 25. Play with my PP. Yeah, Digital has kind of a problem with his PP. No maxed account here. Looks pretty good. And this is the general, okay. Chocolate. Yeah, chocolate. 39 billion. They're all English though. But no one is maxed. Oh, this one is actually has a purple gear. A lot. I'm 1.7 and need 26. Well, if you need 26, it's not that much. I'm losing myself. Just a second. 432 needs 50 scrolls. Oh, okay, it was my boy. You're just so screwed. 137 was my last kingdom. Maybe good too. 35 digital set. 422, 65. Most of the kingdom are dead. Be careful what you choose. I'm sure thing, feel free to join us. Hey! Feel free to join Reds, okay? let's recruit for the right guild here. Reds are recruiting, please join Reds. Okay? CU is big enough. We're the ones who need people. One day we're gonna merge with Sia and let's all burn everyone down together. What do you think? Okay, so let's see. Oh, why did you say this kingdom? You said I was gonna love it, but there's a maxed account here. Well, that's 8 stars should not be a maxed account. We don't have leads for that, my boy. I wanna fight Wonder. It's one of the requirements. Okay, he's far as fuck. My screen's gonna be red for so long. Why do people scout from so far? It doesn't... Oh, nice little hive. Alright. 39 billion, all languages. "776 is only 50 now. Russian guild running now." Oh yeah, I know. Actually, I have a friend there. Boneforce is my friend. He's like one hell of a trap. He was from our original kingdom. And he's in there now. He messaged me a while ago. I think they were already thinking about moving there. Yeah, he has a lot of hives in here. It looks pretty active. Why is it so expensive to move here? Shouldn't be this expensive. Anyone here that has like a 1.3 billion account? Looked around and it will be hard because 1.9 billion is high for even most mid-tier guilds. Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to check with someone like with 1.3 billion. Migrated for 2 billion guy. The kingdom is very open. Anyone can go there if you don't have a lot of squirrels. You'll have a hard job, really. Any help you know my name in game. Thank you. Again, we all told Chaos to get on a diet. He's just fat. No, he has some hell of a stats, but he's fat. Oh look, a 2 billion guy. German's actually a pretty good time zone for us. Okay, this is actually looking good. I don't know if I fell in love with it like you sounded like I would, but it's looking pretty good. It's looking good. I'm gonna put it down as a maybe. I need to watch Wonder though. It only has one guy with a max account and the rest of the kingdom looks really nice. I mean, Katie and I will be cheap. Man, I would be slaughtered on a kingdom like that. What the fuck? Look at this hive. It has a V. It has a V shape. I would so love to be in this spot. I would have to be in this spot. It's like when I was at ENG, we would always stay at the corner of Wonders. And I always had to be like the little corner here. I had always to be in here. I actually had a pin on my spot, like this is not a spot, don't take it. I'd be pretty mad when someone would take my spot. I have OCD, okay, I need to be in that specific spot. Alright, so far we got 168, it's dead. 179 is a maybe. 85 is definitely a no-go. Kingdom 3, it's a maybe. And 432, even though he has one max account, looks like a maybe. So 41H now. I can buy squirrels, just take me a few. Yeah. I've scouted. Oh no, you did scout me. Congratulations. So far, my anti-scout hasn't fallen in this kingdom once. I've been 2 kingdoms already. Very good with my anti-scout. Very careful about it. Okay, Vassal title. What is this? Does it usually have this? Never seen it. Oh, they're conquerors. Okay, they're from another kingdom. Okay, so first thing we have to notice about Kingdom 419 is that they lost KVK. They either don't work together, or they either were mismatched, or... Okay, 4 billion guild. We have a 2 billion, it is really hard. My alt is 1.45 billion. Why is your alt so big, Wonder? Why? And 432 is 13 scrolls. 13 scrolls is possible, it's okay. I can check, I am 1.6. I mean, K89 will be cheap. I can buy scrolls, just take me a fill. 89 is cheap, but their fillers won't be comfortable. Especially after today. Yeah, I wouldn't be comfortable, to be honest. I wouldn't shield and get burned, but I wouldn't be comfortable, to be honest. Okay, so this guy is... Ew. Alright. Mad Antics. For a 40 billion guild, I kinda expected to have more people big. They have very diluted might, you know? And their big boys don't have pretty good gear. Okay, so 40 billion guild here. Let's see what else in the Wonder area. Oh, another hive. Okay, we already have 2 hives, and that is more than what I was usually seeing. Good gear. 66 billion guilds. Okay. Legends never die. It's so true. Alright. Okay. Okay, he's on training gear, I suppose. 419 takes me 16 scrolls, so I consider it good. Yeah, 16 scrolls, it's good. His name is horrible. Wow, that is a very, very nice monster gear. Very nice. 5 castle stars. Sweet melange. Has speed gear. Okay, they don't seem to have a Baho. They don't seem to have maxed accounts. Fusion X. No. Man, it must be so bad to be this big. For real. Okay, so far is 419 is looking good. So it must be bad because it must be expensive. Like, if you want to move somewhere, it must be so expensive. Like, for example, I visited my friends on 816, and it only took me 1 scroll to go and 1 scroll to come back. And it was possible because it only costed me 1 scroll. And I went there, had some fun, and then came back. Gimme cookie. 422 looks like a winner to me. Did I check 422? Let me check. 422. My 419 is looking pretty good. 419 is looking really, really good so far. But looking like it has some average guilds, some good targets. That's where my alt is. 636 is kind of dead. That's where my alt is. I didn't check 636. I didn't check it. There are some guys that you can look at and you just know they're all troops. I mean, they are protected because troops, they matter. But 422 looks like a bunch of cups but no champ yet. Cool. Because we have cups but no champ. Okay. 244, all of you can come with 1 migrate screw. And Dead Kingdom? What? All bots? Like huge bots? Okay. A4D. Oh, look at that Trickster lead. Isn't it cute? Oh, I find it super cute when I find a Trickster lead. It kind of itches me, you know? I kind of like... I need to burn it. I need to burn it. I mean, Trickster Lee, dude. Okay, 17 billion and 17 billion guild with a 2 billion guy. Interesting. Okay. 419 looks really good actually. How many scrolls again? Oh, this is a cute song. Are you guys listening to it? Look at this, it's a cute song. It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy, like the earliest ones. 52 billion? Okay. Okay, so 419 is a maybe? I'm gonna put it 419 is a maybe. It's a good maybe though. It's a pretty good maybe. So I'm gonna put it as a good actually. I'm gonna change it to good. Okay, next one is I've lost on my own damn list. It's 25. 25. Let's check base. Oh, okay. You're funny, guys. Love you all. Thank you so much to offering me the B.O.B. Joker's Kingdom YouTube channel. I like how he states his YouTube channel right on the guild. Alright, so it has several maxed accounts. 25 is the no-go. A huge no-go. Huge no-go. Huge here. No-go. Thank you so much for whoever offered me to go to 25. Thank you. Okay, next one. What's this dude? We're gonna keep on going because we have faith. We are moving out of 25. Oh, you're here? You're like on his guild? Or are you like B.O.B. Joker? Because it would be kind of cool to have a YouTuber here. Only one next to counter. Other than this guild, you mean? Oh, funny, they don't stay in base, they stay like really far from base. VOD. I am with BO, yes. And when are you moving? $29 billion. Ooh, I'm getting some inside information here. That's good. 1 week time now, that's too long, dude. We can't wait another week. In another week, we are gonna be crushed on this kingdom. Because we have inside information of other guilds coming in. I have an account there, check it too, 419. I don't have an account there. 137. 137. Okay, 25 is New York. But thank you for talking. 422. Alright, 422. And after that, it's 135. Let's check base. Okay, base has all the 33 castle stars, has 2 champ pieces, 712 million kills, 93 billion. Whoa, Okay, he's a good rally lead. Hey Nosy. Hello Purge. I mentioned you earlier that I was watching your stream and checking out Kingdoms with you. How you doing? Red Definite. Look, that's cute. This guy has multiple accounts and they're all... It's 1-1, choo choo, 3-3. Cool. 48 billion guilds, okay. They're the contenders. Dirty D. Who has Clown though? Let's check who has Clown. It's easier to check who's the rally lead from the other side. Okay, so I wasn't expecting this. Oh thanks, I'm doing well, how are you? Found a kingdom yet? It has several kingdoms on the lookout, like a lot. We need to watch their wonders and see how they do for wonder. A 97 billion guild? Oof. Dragonaires. This chill, come on. No Dragonaires, dude. So we haven't found, like, per se a kingdom yet. I have found, like, a lot of maybe kingdoms. A lot of potential kingdoms. Nice infantry gear. No maxed accounts here though. By your notification today, I couldn't watch it, but the notification said you were migrating already. Did you move? Alt maker. Cool. They're German. What's up? Yes, we moved to 350. That's cool, 350. I'm not gonna follow you though. No, here's the clown. Let's check out. Spend is free here. Oh yes, spend as much as you want. I mean, we have to defend freedom of speech, right? Oh look, there's a Brazilian guild. And I love it. I really love it. Oh, scouts is sped up. Scouts are speeding up a lot. That guy. Okay, let's go back to checking out kingdoms. I'm gonna have to start considering shielding. I don't think they're gonna leave me alone. I think they actually think I'm a fly. Forts have different guilds. Mine is spread out. Interesting. That's pretty interesting, yeah? I wasn't checking those. This, come on, guys. Let's check this out. What do you think is underneath this? Did he spend 40k on all the sieges, or is it all great stuff? $215 million kills and 33 billion destroyed. Okay, pretty good. Definitely great. Yeah, I agree. I've been seeing on this looking out for kingdoms. I've been seeing a lot of these guys. They hiding freaking great stuff. I mean, dude, if you're gonna spend on something, at least, I don't know, buy an 11k. Oh, it's a small guild. Usually when it's a small guild around Base Wonder, I get suspicious. Small guilds shouldn't be around Base Wonder. Let's see this, guys. You see 14 billion. It usually indicates me that overlords are not that aggressive, so they're probably not doing much. Okay, Clown Smasher. Assume. Oh shit. Improve your steam path, dude. Okay, here we have 3 gem pieces. If he had 40k to spend, he would have more kills. Maybe not. It can be one of those huge bots we talked about. Okay, let me ask more questions. How to... Or if we keep the questions for next stream, like Snozy. I don't know. Do you boys have an inside joke I don't know about? I'm feeling left out. Okay, this is a big guild, but not many. Oh, let's see. 38 castle stars. Speed Gear isn't using champ, so probably doesn't have it. 81 billion kills. My destroyed, it's good. He had some questions in my stream. Oh. Everyone's such a nice boy, I like him. He introduced me to RFA, and even though our relationship didn't work, they still seem like a very nice guild. I ask quests. Nice, just in Discord. Just work on Discord for games. Oh, by the way, Arfan, you mentioned it. You told me to do a Discord. I'm doing my own Discord. Just for you. I don't know how to promote it though. I mean, it's just empty. It kind of feels weird. Those that have Discord inactive. Thanks. I'm gonna invite you there. I love Discord. For real, I love it. Even we used Line before to communicate with the guild. Man, Discord is way better. Way more organized, way easier to talk, and way better. Way better. I want to set up one, but I'm afraid of it being empty as well. Oh, I would just have to, you know, tell your guild to go for it. Right now we have 3 guilds. Yeah, we have all reds there and some allies from outside. So ENG's there, EM's there, some friends that are waiting to join us as well. Even Wonder Waffle is there. Wonder Waffle is there. We have Blow and Kingdom Money there as well. And only on diplomacy channels we have FO and SV and G Money there as well. So it's pretty crowded, to be honest. You can have chat room setups so only certain people can see it. Yes, exactly. So we have like these diplomacy areas that is just for F4 and F5s from the guilds. And some areas that NAPs can access and NAPs can't, for example. So it's pretty good. Hello, Corning Flippy, how you doing? Okay, no maxed accounts on Phoenix on Fire. I kind of know these guys. Where do I know them from? 422 is actually looking good. It's actually looking really good. Even though the Overlord Guild is way bigger than we wanted it to be, they don't look like to have amazing rally leads or anything like that. So... KCB, I am Minas. And there's a Brazilian guild here. I actually wanted to play next to a Brazilian guild. KCB police. Only 4 people. I'm not invited to Diplo parties. I wanna join. You wanna join my Discord? Oh man, my Discord is still looking horrible. I'm gonna send you the invite, but it's still looking horrible. You can tell me though, what do you want me to do? Invite people. Or... never... Okay. So, this is my Discord. I can't invite you to Red's Discord because we're trying to keep it stop people from joining because it's getting really crowded. But this is my Discord, and it's looking pretty shitty because I created it today, but I'm still working on it. If you all wanna talk to me outside my streams, I'm really active on answering people and all of that. Okay, 422, I'm gonna put out as a good, and then there's 137. Yeah, but I would love to have like insights on what you do, like what kind of channels you want to and all of that. I was even thinking about doing a diplomacy area, like for people who join it and they are 4 or 5 from guilds, so they could talk with each other. It would be kind of cool. Wow, check Hulk Bowls 84. He's 84 stars, probably more than Fortune. No one with the name. Okay, who's Overlord here? It's 137. Someone recommended me 137. General is not from Overlord Guild. That's interesting. 36 billion guild. 3 champ pieces, 34 stars. Interesting. Hey Honest, thanks for joining the Discord. I'm gonna bring some rats there too. And I need to finish setting it up, you know? I gave it to Easy Kingdom. Oh, put a space. Put a space. Put a space where? Here? No, it doesn't fit. I can't. I don't know how to write it. Oh, it's not this. It's like this? No. No. Let's check around the Wonder area. IRW. Hey! Check Discords. Tell me. 15 billion. Regicide. Cool name though. DXH. Let's see. 10 billion. Well, so many small guilds around the Wonder area. Kinda flags me. 28 billion Japanese, that's good. 28 billion Japanese is good. It's a different time zone from ours, so pretty nice to 0 people. Yo, that's a decent Discord. For real? No, it sucks. I made like some pretty, I don't know, I just created some channels. I wanted to keep everything organized and such, but for real, it's super weird still. If I ever show you Red's Discord, it's so cool. Whoa, okay, so here we have more champ and 28 stars. It's only 2 pieces though. 134 million kills, not that much. 10 billion might destroyed, not that good. You gotta start somewhere. They don't play. They don't? Oh, they're like just sitting here. The worst part is, like, if there's a guild that comes in here and starts zeroing them, they are still not playing, or they're waking up. Like, for example, when we moved to the kingdom we are right now, they were supposed to be kind of sleeping giants, and we totally woke up the bear, you know? This is definitely Final Fantasy. This is definitely from Final Fantasy. I swear to you guys that this song is from Final Fantasy. Dude. Okay. The cards. 137, 274, and 466. Oh, okay. Oh! Yeah, I mean, he isn't even trying to hide that everything is great, you know? 1410621 possible check. 141, 141, and 621 possible check. I checked 140 though. I love these guys with these hidden sigils and stuff. It's super cute. It's super cool. Super cool. He has 500 million kills and 31 billion might destroyed, which shows me that he still solos a lot, but it's not that low of a might destroyed, so I can say that he doesn't fight. DXM. Let's see. And 80 billion guilds. Are they active? Oh, I see. Oh, come on. They're my fans. Look at this. They are Nas K-fan. Bedoots. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. I swear I'm gonna do better next time. They are weak. How big is your guild? My guild is 27 billion. But we are kinda needing people, to be honest. But we have an alliance with 2 other guilds, and our alliance together makes up to like 70 billion. Because we are very, very close. It's like, it's not just family, we're very close. More than friends, you know? Friends. We have same champ gear, nice. Are they migrating with you? Yes, they are. There was a whole discussion because Blow doesn't like the idea of moving into an open kingdom. They actually hate this idea. Because first time Reds moved into an open kingdom, it was to Kingdom 716. And the day we arrived there, like, there was this 3 Russian guilds, crazy strong Russian guilds that went there. And they started zeroing everyone, like, we couldn't even fury. I was furying, but I don't know why people always ignore me. I don't know if I look so weak that they like, I'm not gonna do that, or if I look like a trap. I have no idea what the fuck happens. But they completely ignore me, but they would murder everyone else. So Reds moved into another open kingdom, which was another mistake, but Blow moved into 791, no. Moved into 776, which was great for them. And then we followed them after, you know? And now we are following each other. Friends with benefits? Totally. I mean, having Zink and Poof is totally a benefit. Check the island next to Ho. Uho, other big boys who don't play. Check the island next to Uho. Okay, check the island next to Uho. Oh, he's on the other side of the wonder. Hey guys, are you happy that the day and night cycle is turned off? I'm super happy with that. Here? These big boys? Ew, 1.88. 3 chain pieces. It's hard to check players like this. Example, we have a guy called XVix based in our kingdom. He has Laura's lead and seems like a normal lead, but in Colosseum you can see he has 11Ks. Come to my kingdom and don't let my kingdom seems dead. I'm only active play. Okay, then Erfan, it's way easier for you to move with us than we to move to our kingdom, because then would be more people dead there. Problem is, like, there was someone from LYM, for example, that messaged me saying to go to their kingdom, and I looked our kingdom up and it looks really good, but at the same time I'm not really sure that we would be friends. So not always the fact that we are gonna move into someone's kingdom means that we're gonna be friends, you know, because it's a war game. You crazy girl, you're a freak with those pretty feet. Someday, someone is gonna give me a donate and I'm gonna show my feet on screen. I made Punches this promise. Until then, I'm not showing my feet, but I do have such cute feet. I swear to you. Like, my feet is so cute that only the idea of my feet being cute make Amatus fall in love for them. For real. Every time he looks at me, every time I'm online, he has to mention my feet. It's kind of ridiculous. Weird. I agree, it's kind of weird. I laugh every time, but it's kind of funny though. It's just, you know, everyone with their own fetish. I'm not against anything, but I do have cute feet. They look like bread rolls, you know. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I'm joking, but I do like my feet. Ratch is recruiting. Join us today. Yes, Ratch is recruiting. Join us. I know there's a lot of people here that would join us if we were in an open kingdom, and that is actually something that I told my leadership when we were thinking about where to move. I'm on my way. Okay, good. I'm on the door. I'm looking at the door. Come. That's actually something that I told my leadership. Like, okay, I do such a pretty good job on showing off, right? For all the world, you know, and then you just like, everyone can't fucking join us, you know? So we need to move to an open kingdom so I can play with people from Twitch. It's so funny. I don't show my feet. I don't. Lara is lying. I never showed my feet. Okay? The best thing I've ever showed was some weird bread gifts. That's the best I've ever shown, but I don't show my feet. Dragoon in his fake gear. Chaos? Chaos is in fake gear? Totally. Totally. Lara, you're crazy. Hey Lara, Lux is here, it's Ortot. He tried to pretend like he's in a Titan, like I don't have his screenshot that you showed me. Okay, 15 billion guild. So this kingdom is looking weak, to be honest. Can someone test the scroll numbers for this kingdom? Please? You know I love you, War Turtle. You'll always be my ex-baby daddy. I'll have dinner and be back. Okay, Purge. I'll be waiting for you. He can come back to 89. He will have no trouble getting rallied. Come on, someone test me. 137. I think it's weak AF. Four squirrels for 1.5. For real? Ah, then it's not that big. It's not that big. It's actually good. So we have a good here. Okay, so I'm gonna brand it as good. No one here has shampoo though, right? Who was here though? Nah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so 137 is looking good. All right. I didn't find any max accounts. No people with lots of champ gear. It's looking really good. And Wonder area is actually pretty crowded, which is always good. I'll TP to 137 and take it over. Ha. The worst part is, I'm sure you could. That's the worst part. 13 for 1.7? Whoa, this is a huge kingdom. It's actually a huge kingdom, and here I was thinking it's small. Okay. So we definitely need to watch Wonder here, because if these guilds get together, it's gonna be hard to do anything. They don't seem to be allied though. TNF and AR actually, they seem to be allied, but other than that, Only 14 for my main. You can get jumped on easily. Yeah, that is something. Actually, yeah, right. I haven't thought about that. It's kind of easy to be overtaken, right? It would be delicious for like Titans to come here and just like wipe everyone out. So, anything else? I don't think there are any other. Oh, there is 1 for 1. 1 for 1. Okay, go. Then 2 for 4. Okay, 2 for 4. Wait. Is it yours, Kingdom? Okay, I'm gonna check it out, but I already know about your kingdom. Alright, big boys. Okay. If the kingdom is good, you can get jumped anyway. True. Yeah, that's true. That's the only problem I see with being on the open kingdom. It's just like from all of a sudden someone can pop in and screw everything. And it's way easier to you checked 198. Yeah, I did. It's dead. I'm sorry. I did yesterday. It's kind of dead. General is General's from a different guild. I've always find it interesting when I see that General is from a different guild than the Overlord. He has 1.2 billion kills, but only 69 billion might destroyed, which shows me that he rallies, but he also solos a lot. So something to think about. If he is their rally migrating. Yes, we are. We are soon. Jump with 2 billion guy, little runner. Jumped? What do you mean jumped with 2 billion guy, little Ronic? I didn't get it. Okay, so let's check the Overlords. Overlord is a 93 billion guild. Okay, that's kind of big, to be honest. Let's see. 1 champ base, 12 castle stars. Any kingdom with guys over 1.8 can get jumped easily. True. So we either run the risk of getting jumped easily, or we make chaos spend like 90 scrolls. Both good choices. Both good opportunities. Okay, this kingdom has lots of people for over 2 billion, which is interesting. Okay, research. 8 stars. Okay. For 1.8 billion, I was kind of expecting more, but fine. Easiest ways for your guy to go on a diet and kill some troops. I know, but he would have to kill so many troops. So many troops. It would have been so many Baron Banks lost. In vain. 14 castle stars on Mythic. 32 castle stars on Mythic gear. Cool, so he probably is working on champ already. Okay, they have some pretty big boys here. Baron helps with that pretty easily. Or they leave him, or he will get on a diet follow. Over 2 billion, but Noodle leads. Yeah, this one is definitely a Noodle. Oh, 53 castle stars and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mythic chip bases and 100 billion. Okay, this guy is good. He's not a noodle. He doesn't look like a noodle. Good timing if he wants to migrate cheap. You hear it? Oh, he's not on the kingdom. Where is he? Oh my god, I totally lost him. I totally lost him. Who the fuck was he? There's one. So he's not. Oh no, I'm checking one for one. Never mind. I get lost sometimes about the kingdom I'm checking. Monster Gear. Okay, this guild has like 43 billion players. Some of them would be so delicious to zero though. Look at this! Guy has honeycomb. Guy still has honeycomb. Fuck. Low might lead, but best farming kingdom. I say kingdom 140 had just farm. Yeah, but just farms are boring. I mean, just just out of curiosity, do you think anyone would ever look for a dead kingdom to migrate to? Like, look for it. Like, actively look for a dead kingdom to migrate. It would be weird, to be honest. It would be super weird. Okay, this kingdom is too big. This kingdom is way too big. But like, some people do monster hunting guilds. Farmers? Yeah, farmers. I don't know, like, does someone actually call themselves farmers? You see, that's what I'm thinking about. Monster hunting gears, okay, that makes kind of sense. Or guilds that want free will bonuses. That's kind of weird though. I don't know, must be boring as hell to be on a dead kingdom, like, on purpose. Okay, this kingdom is too big. This kingdom is too big. Big Bad Bob. It has one champions. I really don't know what this guy do, to be honest. I've never seen it. Okay, so this kingdom is really big. Still, he's a cav leader. There's farming guilds, they just do events, hunt monsters and gather. Those guilds look for dead kingdoms. It would be weird to look for a dead kingdom. He's a cav leader. I don't know much about paid heroes because I don't buy them. I have La River though. I bought it. I bought La River just to have her because everyone has La River and I was feeling left out. Okay, I'm gonna put this one as a maybe. I'm gonna put this one as a maybe. Because even though there are some huge guilds here, they don't seem to be very close to each other. And there are some smaller guilds to fight. It seems good. 576. I can give someone chief if they stop by my kingdom so they can boost the research. Oh, C1 champions, 2 champions. Interesting. SW is exactly that. All events are mandatory and high expectations, but no war. The whole guild will gather for GFK. Oh, like that. That other SW. The one that instead of a anyway, I don't know what that's called in English. It's an hyphen instead of the curvy one. I noticed them. Well, I always thought like it was a fake guild, you know. Like KNG had all of them all the time. But I still think it's super weird. I have no idea why someone would play this game just to farm. I mean, it's not fun. The fun of the game is to burn people. Okay, so 1-for-1 is a maybe. I have 6-1 now. I'm gonna get Airfront happy and I'm gonna check 2-4 before that. I try to get my ults in there. Each to their own. Each to their own, but it's still, I don't get it. What's the fun in that? Gathering is so annoying. Okay, so... Look, Erfun is the Overlord Regent. You're getting my spot, Erfun. Get out of it. I'm always the Regent. And I'm a very good Regent, by the way. I'm very, very good Regent. Every time I see like little lines of supply troops going in, I give the bank a felon and the person receiving the resource is scoundrel because I'm that good of a Regent. I just love doing that. But I'm also a very mean Regent because I used to get loads of mails being Regent, of people asking me for titles. So I got the bad habit of giving them the exact opposite of what they were asking. It's actually, let me see. Finally 2-4, yo, really dead, come. It's actually this squiggly hyphen. Yeah, the squiggly hyphen. Just check them again. Now, the squiggly hyphen is the real one. And the hyphen, the straight hyphen, it's the fake one, right? Okay, so this is the Overlord Guild. They are 60 billion might. Hey Erfan, how would you feel if you moved to your kingdom but we were in France? Oh, thank you, Brad! Thank you! I was missing you, by the way. Thank you for coming here. And thank you for another subscribe. You subscribed for 3 months already. I can't even believe that I already have the stream for 3 months. It looks like it's... Sometimes I start remembering how it felt like. And it's like... Did I start last week? You know? But I didn't. Okay, so... Lots of monster gears. Don't worry about Pedro. I give you nap. You give us nap? Thank you. Applying war gear, minimum might 500 million, plus 100 million kill in Sigil. Oh, you require Sigil, is cool. Participation in all events, minimum GF points 17,000. You need to hunt 7 monsters. Oh no, you need to make 7 points. WhatsApp and line requirement, we use Discord. Wait, do you use WhatsApp, line, or Discord? Or do you use all 3 of them? That's crazy. Who are your enemies? You don't seem to have enemies. Well, it's a dead kingdom, I get it. Even though... Okay, 61 billion my Chinese guild. Guild name is Strength and War, but they don't want war. Yeah, okay. I told you that, oh, they're negative. Let's check around. But like, is your guild like war driven? If your guild is war driven, why are you still on a dead kingdom? 4 billion guild in base. That's crazy. GB. Sweet. 47 billion. That's a good enemy. Anyone know how to get my alt off old form guest account? Oh, if it's a guest account, you can't log off, actually. You lose it if you log off. You need to link it to something like a mail, an email, or Facebook. You need to link it to get it off your phone. Oh, there's 2, 3, 4 champ pieces here, 54 stars. What are these guys doing? Are they your friends or fun? I have to bow down to Zuckerberg. Yeah. Or you can just create an email. I have my main is linked to Facebook, to my real email, and to Steam. So I'm never losing this shit. But I have my first alt, which is Patinas. It's linked to an email called Patinas. Then I have new Patinas and I have Musiquinha. So I have 3 alts with 3 emails, so I won't lose it. What are the requirements to join Reds? Pretty fit is a requirement pretty much everywhere. Send nudes, you know, the basics. It's 300 million might, plus plan to work on T5 or Sigils. You obviously have to have T4. Well, having pretty fit will get you somewhere. T5 Sigils for Reds and Mythic Champ. Yes, if you have Mythic Champ, it's like, okay, you're one step closer to getting in. We're gonna kick you if you're a bastard, though. But we may have to raise our requirements after moving to... Oh, it's Dutch. Cool. I have a Dutch friend from ENG. We might have to change our requirements since we're going to an open kingdom. They may grow a bit. I've been talking about it because I think 300 million might is too low to join us. But I'm not the only one in leadership, so... Okay, this guy he's strong. Why is he fighting you, Erfan? No free-to-play set. No. But we do have our family guilds. We can always accommodate people there. And we also have, there is LOC. Yeah, exactly. And on an open kingdom, I think it's gonna be very, very hard for people like that small to open Fury. Unless they're like a very good rally trap. 7 billion guilds. View profile. Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck? It's 100 billion guild! Check his My Destroyer. Who? That strong guy? Mr. Sosa? Check his My Destroyer. Aww, this is cute. This is cute. Come on, guys. This is cute. Let's all bow down to this cuteness. That is a bad. I mean, he does do some rallies, but he also hits a lot of tiles. Depending on kingdom, 500 million and less usually gets rally when they Fury. Yeah, like... Yeah, exactly. $61 billion. What the fuck? Why are you losing to the Chinese? I mean, they're huge. they just decided to stop all of a sudden. Like, we're not gonna do anything else. We're dead now. 38 billion? Well, that's a good guild. That's a good enemy. I mean, in some of these kingdoms that I've been seeing, I would be not so comfortable to Fury, to be honest. Especially having the stream and everyone knowing that I barely have D4. Lee. Ali. 44 billion, that's good. 2.4 and has some pretty good gear. 2.3. I have no idea what's going on in this kingdom. Like, seems like, oh, again, dude, leave me alone. Oh, this one is close. Let's check. What's going on? Nah. Dude, leave me alone. They usually don't scout me that much. I'm kind of feeling weird about it. Worst part is, if they rally me, I'm gonna have to shield. I want my T4 back. Okay, so 244 is... It would be looking good if I didn't know that Irfan told me that it's dead. It's weird that... It's weird. It's just weird. It's a weird kingdom. 621. Alright, so this is the last one in my list. If anyone wants to check another kingdom, just tell me. Because this is the last one on my list. I know these guys. I do know these guys. Yeah, I know these guys. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to this kingdom. Come on, guys. Why are you suggesting me these kingdoms? $168. I already checked it, Brad. I already checked both of the ones you suggested me. 168 and 179. 168 it's dead, and 179 it's a maybe. Gonna send it over in a bit. We need to start making out and checking out kingdoms. Oh, Chaos Dragon, CD super aggressive. Yeah, I know these guys. I know these guys, but I know they're super aggressive. One day we're gonna be that size. So 621 is a no-go. Which one? Like stupid aggressive? Yeah, that's my kind of guild actually. I would like probably to be here. I'd be, well, I think I've already proven that we are stupid aggressive too. Especially me. G-Money. Nah, you wouldn't be able to keep up. Yeah, I know I wouldn't be able to keep up because I don't have that much money to keep up. I'm sure I would have the culture for it. I wouldn't have the money to follow it. That's the problem. Like, I already don't have the money to follow Red. Let alone a guild like that. Money, you don't need money. No. Who needs money on large mobile? No one needs money here. Money. Money. Exactly. 3 of my friends was there for a couple of months. They eat it out because of the type of rallies they would do. No, I love doing stupid rallies. It's just that it gets really expensive. It gets really expensive. Like, for real. I mean, when you start rallying such idiotic people that you don't ever get reports, it starts hurting, you know? Dude, I think you forgot the fact that we hit a champ gear with 11k hero online. I think you forgot about it. And it wasn't just obvious that it was online because he poured it out. He freaking poured it out. Yo, hello, Day Lucky Charms. How you doing? Welcome. So last one. Someone said a kingdom and I was supposed to check. Where is it? 576. Let's go see 576. Come on, why are you pretending like SW wasn't involved in this? Yeah, they have some maxed accounts, so... Okay, this kingdom is in... Wonder is in 23 hours. They were conquered, so they lost KVK. There is no titles. Hey Nas, hello Homemaker. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. 3 hours trained registration. Hope you don't forget to register. Oh right, registration. Let me check the poll. The poll announcement. So again, Cat won. Always Cat winning. I mean, we were supposed to be reds. We weren't supposed to vote for damn Cat. But yes, so this is the time. Registered, my boy. I think registered. Hey, Spank by Barry. Musiquinha, I send more info about Kingdom 244 in Discord. You can check it when you have free time. Thank you, I will, sure do. What the freak? I love this cat gift! Oh my god, I so want this cat emoji. I have to subscribe to someone that I don't know. Okay, back to Kingdom 576. 576? Is that it? Actually, we won KVK. I don't know what is wrong with game. No, but you got conquered. You lost base at least. It usually means that you lost KVK, but it's kind of funny that you lost base, but you won KVK. I have the cutest emoji from a guy I pay. Look at this. Oh, look at this! Look at this! This little dinosaur is the cutest. I love it. Okay, so you're here, Merly. What can you tell me about your kingdom? Tell me something about your kingdom. Okay, so we have DFL. 75 billion guild, cool. He migrated after. Nah, he was in our kingdom. Oh, so the Overlord guild left the kingdom, is that it? Oh, interesting. So it's a 4 base champ, 552 stars. That's not looking good. Okay. There are no... Doesn't seem to be maxed accounts. Okay. 30 castle stars and 4 champ pieces. Man, those guys are already hard AF to win. What are they talking about? Greece? 3 aim for me. Where are you again? Oh, nice. I should come visit for my next vacation. Okay, cool. Okay, we are Groot. Hey, something I noticed in this lookout for kingdoms, because I already looked for quite a lot of kingdoms. See, my notebook is quite lost. Most kingdoms has someone named Groot. It can be we are Groot, I am Groot, just Groot, something with Groot. Every kingdom has some Groot. It's amazing why people are so fascinated with Groot. Is something that is still I still need to understand. But we have quite a lot of Groots playing this game. So TFL is kinda, they ain't that active. Okay. So they don't usually duel. But they're like not that active because they were losing. They're not that active because they were winning too much, so they just got bored. Nike Super Ale. Babasson. Okay. They have a very well distributed might because they only have 19 people with 1 billion. Cool. They require to have 100 million kills though. Why do a that-ish kind of guild would require that many kills? I don't know. Okay, GWF, 42 billion. That's a good enemy, good enemy. Okay, there's a champion here. 131 stars, but he's not here. Oh, he's not here. Cool. So, cool. I was getting. Oh, look, another Groot. Another Groot. And he's actually here. So your kingdom has 2 Groots. You won. You won. You have 2 Groots. Smashed in a KVK by a maxed account. Okay. He's the one migrated. Oh. Groot's too common. Yeah. I feel like it's so easy to find Groots around. 86 billion. Okay. Which one is your guild, Merly? Groot's too common. Okay, another champ with 66 castle stars. Okay, to be honest, I wouldn't say your kingdom looks good for us because I think we don't stand a single chance against these guys in Wonder. Not a chance. TK. 18 billion. Interesting, an 18 billion guild has 6 people over a billion. Unusual. WSA 46 billion. Well, that's a good enemy too. Oh, he has a big boy. And he has a Mythic Decadent Sword. I think it's the first time I've seen anyone with that. He has 83 castle stars. Is this a fake year? Like, wasn't he supposed to have champ already? Okay. Are you not on the Wonder area? I'm not finding you here. WSA. We all start again. Cool. 46 billion. Okay. Oh, TAG. Here. Okay, looking good. Wow. Okay. Good's big. You're thick. Okay, you have 11k, so I'm gonna say it's a no-go. What was that supposed to do, honest? I don't have a... Orchid is dead, my boy. I'm so sorry. It was huge here in Brazil. You all know that, right? It was super huge here. I had Orchid for quite some time. I think you need migrate Newer Kingdom, but do you know how old your account? My account can go up to, I think it was 834. I think it was. My account's not that old, but we do have some old accounts. I can go anything hard. My account's not that old. I could move to newer kingdoms, but we have people who can't, and we have people waiting for us outside. So we have friends that this will work now. OnlyFans? No, my OnlyFans is a secret. My OnlyFans is a secret. I don't have an OnlyFans, for God's sake. I don't. I swear I don't. So we have people waiting outside. We have friends waiting to join us when we go to an open kingdom. I don't have an OnlyFans, for Christ's sake. I don't. I swear I don't. I almost did one to pay for my packs, but I gave up on that. Okay, any more kingdoms that I need to check on? Okay, it's a range one. Range. I don't have T4. I want my T4 back. Come on. Any more kingdoms that you want me to check on? Because my list is huge already. Oh, me and Brian are gonna have so much work checking all this out. What are they talking about? Besides fun, I think it would be great if someday we all eat at the same table. We let Nas make a hole for the speaker. So they're making fun of me making holes because I actually drilled my wall today so I could put an internet cable from the living room to my room, and I did it without my mom's permission. She left the house, so I ran into hiring a guy so he could drill my wall. So he did a huge hole in my wall, for real. I'm gonna send you in Discord. I have the pic. Oh my god, I have like 1,000 messages on Discord. I have so many messages on Discord, oh my god. But my internet is looking so good right now. It didn't jam once today. So for the people who are in my Discord, I sent you the pic from the hole on the living wall room the guy made to go through with the cable. This Sonic music make me crazy. Yeah. Sometimes it's like a very agitated song, and then sometimes it's like a very slow song. I hate the slow songs. When will you build? November 8th. That's the day, boys and girls. That's the day I rebuild. So it's like 2 weeks. A little over 2 weeks from now. I'm gonna have to... Why is that hole so big? Yeah, exactly so. You know an internet cable, right? You know... So the internet cable, it has this point, right? This end. And it didn't go through the wall, not for Christ's sake, you know? You wouldn't go through. And guy had to like do circles and circles and circles. And he would do it like this. Instead of just doing like this, he would do it like this. And then man, he did such a damage on my wall. It was, yeah. He did such a damage on my wall. And now I'm gonna have to cover it. So next week I'm paying him again so that he can cover the damn hole in the wall. But surprisingly enough, I thought my mom would have killed me, but she was super cool about it. She was like, did it solve the internet problem? And I was like, yes. And she was like, it's cool then. And I was like, okay. I thought she would be super mad at me because I did it without asking or anything. Why are you calling me, Mom? It's not my mom. It's. I call that a mom, by the way. Why you just got scammed? Paying him double. Yeah, for some reason he won't charge me. Am I being rallied or something? No, I'm not. Why is she calling me? So she was asking me if we're going to an open kingdom, and yes, we are going to an open kingdom. We will go to an open kingdom. It's a risk. It's always a risk moving to an open kingdom. Leaving the safety, it's not exactly safe anyway, but leaving restricted kingdoms going to open kingdoms is always a risk. Dude, you're not gonna do that, right? Want to become famous, buy followers and viewers? I don't. Thank you so much. I mean, I do want to become famous, but it's not like I want to pay for that. I think I can do that on my own, right? How do I ban him? Look. Those are spam bots. I know it is. I just like to respond to them. Come on, you're doing that. You're calling spam bots for me. She's already famous. Oh my god, you almost killed me yesterday. So I was watching Purge stream, and then Erfan was there. I was like, and I commented, "Hey Erfan, how you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, Nazikinha is a huge streamer. He's such a big streamer on Twitch." And I was like, "I'm not big, dude. Please." He almost killed me. I get red when you do this. I wanted a monster bus, to be honest. I got super embarrassed. Like, oh my god. Don't do this. Stop telling people I'm a big streamer on Twitch. I'm not. You are though. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I get scared of thinking if I ever get big. I keep doing this though, but I get scared. What is Real Boy doing here? I totally understand the feeling. Yeah, exactly. Like Tuesday, I had Tashi raid my channel, which was super crazy, like super crazy, and I had a whole lot of people, and I started freaking completely out. You know, like what the fuck should I be saying? Why are you attacking me, dude? I only scouted you. Chill. I only scouted you. Oh my god. Why are you so nervous? I can't even scout people anymore. I'm not gonna stop scouting you though. You were? Oh my god, I was super nervous. I got super nervous. I had no idea what to do. And then Dashi himself started talking to me, and I was completely freaking out. You know? But it was super cool. It was super cool, but I was completely freaking out. Okay, Foe is friend, and LCC is leaving the kingdom. I'm super sad about it. They were such good targets. It's kind of funny because we have a feeling that we weren't doing so good in this kingdom. I was actually feeling pretty down because it was the first time we're gonna leave a kingdom without sending people away. But then people started leaving. You know? LHK left, LCC is leaving. It's an honor for. I'm always scared of very raid while not ready. Yeah, it was definitely a shock. It was definitely a shock. Because all of a sudden I had like 200 people watching, and I usually have like, you know, a couple of people that I already know and I like to chat with, and there was like a whole crazy people, lots of people commenting and on. It was super awesome, but also super weird. Oh, Juju, I think he's empty though. Yeah, he's empty. It's an honor for Tashi to raid you. I agree. I agree. I mean, who's Tashi? I forgot when more than 5 people watched. I saw it. You were like, there was like 6, 7 people yesterday, and you're very excited already. That is super cool. It's super cool. I mean, it's been like 3 months I'm streaming, and first of all, I did some amazing friends in here, and I think that's super awesome. And second, I've watched it grow, you know, from like me talking to myself to actually having people talking to me, because like when you start streaming, it's an exercise of talking to yourself. You have to find stuff to talk about, and you keep like pretend that someone is talking to you, and you keep like going. But now well, you had no field boy. I'm sorry. But now I actually have people to talk to, and that's pretty awesome. Do you feel that too? That need to talk to yourself? Like, if you stay more than 5 seconds in silence, it's super weird and awkward. Yeah, I totally have that. Like, if I need to, I can't stop talking. Like, I need to always stay talking something. But it's it's still super cool. Okay, Harris. VD Cup. Oh, he has nothing. Leader deployed and doesn't even have resources. It's not fun. Let's scout the big boy. I mean, he's back in the kingdom. When will be the hot tub stream? I won't. I don't own a hot tub. How am I gonna stream on a hot tub if I don't own a hot tub? And if I keep having to rebuild my C4, I'm never owning a hot tub. For real. How am I gonna own a hot tub if I have to grow my account? At any moment of silence, I'll always be thinking, I need to talk right now, so if someone joins, they are bored. Yes, I have that. I totally have that. I totally do have that. But, yeah, sometimes people get bored. Sometimes people leave pretty soon, but There's no way you can talk like 24/7, especially when you're like, you need to talk to yourself. When can you buy a hot tub? Well, it's gonna be some time. This music's for a hot tub stream. Totally. I agree with that. I completely 100% agree with that. We can buy you a hot tub. I'm all up for it. Honestly. I don't know if a hot tub is gonna fit my apartment though. I mean, my apartment's not that big. You can see by my bedroom, right? It's not that big. It's not. It's not. It's very small. This is my bedroom, by the way. This is where I sleep. I mean, that's my bed. With the Harry Potter sheets and everything. But I'd be happy enough if you buy me some T4. That would be enough. I don't need you to buy me a hot tub, just some T4. We can all, have some fire and roast some marshmallows on Lord's Mobile. Ha! I changed them. Sorry, thought we might get lucky on that one. We kill it if we... Yeah. You need to call for fillers though if you want to fool. This guy. So, I was talking to Purge yesterday that I have a huge bot on my kingdom. This guy is a huge bot. After we started double and triple wearing people, he started wearing anti-scout. But before, he would never wear anti-scout, and his leader was always sheltered. And then if you fake reddit him, he would unshelter his leader. And he's always like 24/7 gathering. He never sleeps. So he's the hugest bot ever. Check this out. 8 billion resources gathered. He's like the hugest bot ever. Look at these resources, dude. This is unreal. Oh, see, he's not an anti. Man, one of these days I'm gonna get this guy. I swear to you. He has a stacker on the wall. But he's super thick. He has 39 million troops. His comp is pretty good. Have you already found a kingdom? No, I haven't. We were looking for one. I have a whole lot of kingdoms we need to check. But now we need to like really scout them. And it's a lot of kingdoms. Like a real lot of kingdoms. Since we're going to an open kingdom right now, we have to be really picky about where we're going. Because it's a very fragile move. Blow isn't 100% on board with this. Yes, hard work. Now it's gonna be the hard work of creating some alt and taking these alts to those kingdoms and checking wonder fights and checking the alliances and how active the kingdom is. Then we can move. Then we can pick one and move, you know? If all large maps is amazing. Oh, I miss large maps so badly. So badly. I miss the large maps so much. Last time we moved, it was so easier to know how many people there were in the kingdom, how active they were, and everything. You could see the kingdom's journal, and you can see everything. You could list people by kills, by mites, and whatever. Now, I'm super sad with large map. Is there any chance this is times something? Let me see. I want calculator. It's not times 2 because it has 39. It has odd numbers, but it could be times 3. Hmm. Okay, it works with times 3. It's real? Okay. Well, I would need Dash to be here so we could zero 40 million troops. Crazy boy. Still, why would someone have 39 million troops and have stackers on the wall? It's something that is beyond my comprehension. And Purple Lore Weaver, even though it's better, Purple Lore Weaver is better than most already, it's still, I mean, why is it purple? It has shit ton of resources. I so want to try this guy. He doesn't shelter his lead anymore. Probably doesn't have more fans. Rio for sure, he has too high might. Yes, sure. Well, Arthur was 1.6 and he had 14 million troops. Chaos is bad too. Yeah. I mean, he has army stats, right? Never know. I'm not really working on it because fuck, he's too hard. But he has army stats, so it's okay. I still feel that Watcher is better than Chaos, like 100% better. We just hit a guy with 42 million, but he came online on second wave. Oh man. That sucks so bad when you're like, at that moment, like with 42 million troops, you were in that exact moment, but it sucks when you're like in that moment where you are gonna start getting the real kills, you know? Because you already cleaned the front line and you start getting the big hits, those fat hits, you know? And then the person comes online and shoots. Worse than that is then it's when the person comes online on the last hit. You're like, I'm getting this lead, and person comes online. Then that sucks. Watcher is so good. I agree. That's why this damn tree is my lead now. Yeah, so frustrating. So frustrating. I mean, I did all this work. Let me finish it. You know, just you know, for the honor of it. You know, mushroom your leader later or whatever. But let me finish this. I'm liking this song. This guy, I think he's a trap. He has really great gear. And he's staying in shielded. I kinda wanted to hit him. I kinda want someday to get like everyone together and hit him. Because he's like a 700 million guy sitting on Wonder, and that feels so wrong. Yeah, the guy being rallied really cares for me. How no one rallies you? Yes. First I'm online, they know I'm online. I'm scouting people. They wouldn't. They took so long to rally me offline. They wouldn't rally me online. I have no idea. I mean, several people already told me that when you look at my public stats, it looks like bye, Honest. Thank you so much for being here. When you look at my public stats, it looks like a trap because I have really high my destroy, and I already, since I was staying shielded on the last kingdom, I have enemies captured and executed and all. So everyone says that I look like a trap, so everyone considers like for real if they're gonna rally me. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time. I actually work hard to keep my stats looking trappy because I don't like to get hit. So if I look like a trap, people are not gonna hit me. But it's a curse because when Titans come along, they love hitting traps. Remember that. Titans, they love hitting traps. For real. Like, they see a trap and say, hey, I need to try that. So, every time I've been around Titans, they like start hunting me down for good. Yes, exactly. You see, Wonder here is I'd rally you 100%. You'd rally me, yeah, I know. So every time I'm around Titans, I'm hunted down. And that sucks because I don't want to be hunted. But on a restricted kingdom, like with four kind of enemies, they wouldn't do that. They won't hit me, especially online. Anything under 1 billion looks damage to Titan. Yeah, exactly. But like when you like for example, there was that KVK we went against Titans at Titan Kingdom, and like for real, guy messaged me like, I really wanna rally you, but I feel like you're a trap. If you open Fury again, I'm gonna rally you, and I open Fury because I'm an idiot. You know how to check frontline? I think that sounds like a very stupid question, but if you ever want to know how to test front, Buffasaurus, Buff, Boof, whatever, he is the best at testing fronts. Try me. He's the best, for real. I've never met anyone as good as him. He hit the person with two hits, and he's like, yeah, it's something wedge, you know? He's really good. I keep telling people he's really good. He knows he's good. He's sexy and you know it, you know? I don't know if he's sexy, but he is definitely really good at testing front. I'm 100% you don't know. Me? Me? I never tested a front. Like, no way. I'm not a rally lead. I don't know. I don't need to know how that shit goes. I know the theory of it. I know how it goes in theory. I know. But how it's actually done, I don't. I always feel like in this game, the theory and the practice are two very different things. I know, for example, I know in theory how to take a rally, but in reality I don't. Because I've been rallied really few times. Oh, Erfan? He probably doesn't know either, because he's not a rally leader. Wedge is the hardest to know. Yeah, but like Poof, he always knows. He's always right. He's never wrong. And whenever he's wrong, if we ever get countered, we are sure that the person is online because he's never wrong. I got to the realizations recently that the best phalanx to use when you're trying to defend something is Info Edge. I got to this realization, it's Info Edge. Okay guys, so it's been 2 hours and a half of live stream, and you know the drill. I need to go to sleep because I need to work tomorrow. And I still need to organize all this, you know, because it's been a lot of research. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna put my Discord link on the about of my channel, and I swear I'm gonna look for a chatbot because you seem to use it a lot, and I have no idea how to do that. I'm going and learning, you know. It's a process. It's a process. Um, Thank you all for staying here tonight and watching this usual stream and just chatting and playing Lords Mobile and looking for kingdoms. You are so fun to watch. Thank you so much. I love hearing these feedbacks. It's super good. Um, so I'll see you tomorrow in Dragon Arena. It's 8 p.m. EST or 9 p.m. for me. But I'm gonna put it on the schedule too, just so we can be sure that we all can meet here. My Dragon Arena is gonna suck, but we're gonna do the best we can because that's Reds. We do the best we can. So I'll see you tomorrow in Dragon Arena. Thank you so much for staying here tonight, and thank you so much for all the chat and for all the suggestions and kingdoms. It really helps a lot, a lot. If you don't follow yet, you know the drill. Not the drill on my wall, but the drill here on Twitch. Because that's the drill I actually know how to use because on my wall did messy. You need to follow. Please follow. It helps a lot. Tons. And if you wanna follow, if you wanna help a bit more, you can subscribe. It's always good. If you wanna help me rebuild my T4, you can donate any money, any amount. It's something for me to get my T4 back because I killed my T4. I love killing it, but I need to rebuild it also. I'll see you tomorrow, and you know, stay safe, have fun. If you're gonna shield, shield. If you don't shield, put on your war gear because it's not good to sleep in fan gear. Someone's gonna rally you. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.